Hello, happy Friday. This is Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I am a colon hydrotherapist that practices the art of internal detoxification through the use of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. In today's video, I wanted to talk about expectations from your first colonic appointment. And so, what I always like to share with clients who have been in the medical field, in the Western thought process of health and wellness, I think that's an oxymoron, actually. But in the whole cycle of using medications, prescription drugs, working with a medical doctor, if you have had any organs removed, a hysterectomy, or any surgeries, doesn't matter what it was, but if you're in that cycle and then you step over into alternative health, quote unquote alternative health, but you step into let's say my world for colon hydrotherapy, the expectations cannot be the same. And here's the reason why. The Western thought process, Western tools, their medications, prescriptions, charts, scans, x-rays, all that good stuff is designed to find disease. It's not designed to find the strengths or the weaknesses in the body. It's designed to find, let's say, cancer cells or tumors or fibroids or any issues with the bloodstream, things like that. That's what doctors are designed to do. When you shift over into alternative practices, we look at the whole entire person. We look at your timeline. When did you start feeling this way and what was going on in your life? So health is a triad of three things, a pyramid, if you will, of your emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being. When you're in the Western world of trying to heal, they only focus on the physical. What's physically showing up in your body? What's hurting? What's ailing you? What's falling out? What's bleeding? What's oozing? What needs to be stitched up or sewed back up? They only focus on the physical. The emotional and the spiritual are completely disregarded if it is spoken of or about at all. And then the time frame that you have with your practitioner on that side is probably about 5 minutes of conversation. If 5 minutes. Which is not enough to dialogue about how you feel. It's not enough to dialogue about what your needs are. It's not enough to dialogue about all the additional tools that can help you move towards wellness. So when you come on my side or any other healthcare practitioner side that's alternative, if you will, we sit down and we dialogue about timeline. When did this start? How did you feel? How long did this go on? Was it intermittent? It came and went, or was it consistent? In that process, were you working with any practitioners? So when we start getting into tools to help you on your wellness plan, my main tool that I use is colon hydrotherapy. Of course, I'm a colon therapist. A doctor's main tool is prescription meds first for a limited or for a very specific amount of time, and then surgery after that, and then rehab after that. Mine is colon hydrotherapy, diet, and herbs, right? One is strengthening, one is breaking down. I'm not comparing the fact that one is better than the other. I'm just simply saying and highlighting what they do, right? So when you come into my office, you cannot have the same expectation that you would Tylenol or a prescription drug for depression or anxiety to kick in right away within the next hour or so after you swallow a pill. That doesn't work the same way with colon hydrotherapy. Water is a neutral. It is a perfect solvent. The only thing that I am using is water, breath, and you becoming physically aligned and aware of how you're feeling. That takes time. So let's look at somebody who is just maintaining what they have. They don't have any illnesses, fibroids, cysts, tumors, cancers, nothing like that. They don't take any prescription drugs. They are very focused on their wellness, all the way up to somebody that's taking 5+ prescription drugs. So when I have that first client come in who is, just maintaining, they poop on a regular basis, everything's good, they're going to receive the benefits of the colonic sooner, maybe that same day or within the next 3 to 5 days, right? So let's speed it up to the person who is depressed, have anxiety, they're extremely tired, they're taking 3 to 5 medications every day, they're not pooping, they have a very American standardized diet. They eat a lot of rice, bread, pasta, dairy, cheese, high amounts of caffeine, things like that. And then they come in for their colonic session, and I'm simply only flowing water through the body. It is almost impossible for you to have the reaction that, oh, I'm cured in 45 minutes, which is technically the length of a colonic session. It doesn't happen that way. The water has to filter through all the physical stuff, the undigested food, the air, the mucus, the fecal matter that's solid as my table. Water has to penetrate through all of that, on top of all the emotional shit that you bring in with that. You being tired, you have a headache, your skin is jacked up, you're distended and bloated so you can't wear the pants or the underwear that you used to wear. You have all these emotional attachments to food. I also have to filter through all of that. Then you have the spiritual stuff that's there. Why am I holding on to a crystal? And is that sage I smell? And, oh, I'm a Christian, I can't do that. Or, oh, I'm Buddhist, I can't do that. Like, we come in with all of these things attached to us and all these expectations from something as simple as flowing water through your colon. So all I'm sharing with you is this. When you come into the office, for any colon hydrotherapist that you patronize, come in with an open heart and a willingness to give it a try. Colon hydrotherapy is extremely effective if you allow it to be. If you understand how the water works, if you allow the water to saturate your colon, it's going to saturate all the way up to your heart. And when you leave, you're going to be softer. You're going to be more content. You're going to be more easy. You're not going to have any headaches. But if you go in with the expectation of, I'm going to drop 20 pounds and my skin is going to be popping and I'm going to, blow this unit off the wall because I'm going to be pooping like crazy, it doesn't work that way. I heard a couple of clients talking the other day. I had a client who was here the other day, and she was a referral from somebody else who was here. And she mentioned that the woman that referred her didn't get the results that she was looking for. But here's the thing. She's only been to me once. She arrived late to her appointment, which cut off her time. And then she didn't follow the instructions that I gave her prior to prep. So when I talk to clients, I ask them, what have you done up to this point to prepare your body just for the appointment? Did you arrive on time? Did you have your paperwork filled out? Were you rushing? Do you have a cold? Did your menstrual cycle start? Like, all these things will affect your wellness, not just the colonic. So that's what I want to share with you. I hope this finds you in peace and light and gives you a little bit more understanding into how colon hydrotherapy works. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 562-682-0818. And my website is Moya, MOYA, bodycare.com. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to book an appointment, and we'll go from there. Until then, be blessed. Thank you.